and welcome to today's episode of The Good, the Bad, the Sports. Since it is currently Super Bowl Sunday, yes, Super Bowl Sunday, one of the biggest days in America, and the biggest day, arguably, in sports other than the Winter and Summer Olympics. So, for today's episode, I thought, what better way than let's do a top 10 greatest Super Bowls of all time. Now, I will rank them going from 10 to 1, and then after, I will give my Super Bowl score prediction for today's game between the Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. So, without further ado, let's begin. At number 10, I have Super Bowl 58. Now, in Super Bowl 58, you might not remember, but this was between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. Now, this game was absolutely incredible, which just shows what's still left to come, because this is only number 10. But in this Super Bowl, the Chiefs beat the 49ers 25-22. Now, what was crazier was it was an overtime game, with the Chiefs scoring on their last drive of the game to score a touchdown and win the game without letting the Niners touch the ball. And obviously the Chiefs were led by Patrick Mahomes, and it was just an overall great game, and the defenses really stood out in that game compared to both teams having strong offenses. Now, let's move on to number 9.
What's going on?
First and goal. Mahomes flings it. It's there! Hardman! Jackpot! Kansas City!
Number 9, we have a weird one. This is Super Bowl number 3. Now, most of you weren't alive and weren't able to watch this game because it was one of the first 5 Super Bowl games at number 3. But from what I've heard, was a crazy game where it was a really low scoring game because obviously the NFL didn't have too many stars, but it was just a close-knit game with 2 competitive teams between the Jets and the Colts, who were named the Baltimore Colts at that one instead of the Indianapolis Colts. The Jets won 16-7, and this was Joe Namath. I don't know if you all heard, but let me know if you heard of Joe Namath. He was the quarterback for the Jets for a long time, and he led them to a Super Bowl victory.
Our team all the way, and here's City Braves. All right, here's Unitas again. The pass to Richardson. He has the ball. The game is over. The New York Jets.
Now, at number 8, we have the New England Patriots versus the Seattle Seahawks. Might be a little bit of a coincidence. The New England Patriots won that game 28-24. Now, this game was Super Bowl 40. It was Super Bowl 49. So not that long ago, 2015. Is that a coincidence? Is it foreshadowing? I don't know. You'll hear my prediction in a little bit. But yeah, now this game was crazy. It ended by an interception by the Patriots on the goal line. The Seahawks could have scored, and it was an interception by their star player, Malcolm Butler, in the end zone. And the New England Patriots prevailed at number 8.
Baldwin sets up on the left. Play clock at 5. Pass is intercepted at the goal line by Malcolm Butler. Unreal.
At number 7, we have Super Bowl 52 between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New England Patriots. The Philadelphia Eagles, won 41-33. So a close game. And this play was featuring the play called the Philly Special, and it's a trick play, and you'll see a clip in the end of the video. You'll see a clip of what the Philly Special looks like. It's crazy.
Here we go. Tonight! Easy! Kill! Lane!
Next, we have the 2023 Super Bowl 57 between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles. This was a crazy game. It was 38-35 in favor of the Kansas City Chiefs, and it was just a high-scoring thriller that went back and forth, and the Kansas City Chiefs wound up kicking a late field goal in the game to ice the game away and win another Super Bowl for Patrick Mahomes.
Butker up, got it! Here we go. Hurts. As all day, now some rushers come. Going to throw it as far as his arm can take it, which is well short. And the Kansas City Chiefs have won.
Now we're moving on to number 5. At number 5, we have Super Bowl 36. Now, this was played in 2002. This was between the New England Patriots and the St. Louis Rams. So that name has slightly changed now to the Los Angeles Rams. But the Patriots won 20-17, so a close match. And this was actually Tom Brady's first title as a Super Bowl winner. Obviously, we all know he's won numerous Super Bowls, but his first win in 2002. And this was a last-second field goal to win the game.
10 seconds. They got Vinatieri in range, and it's right down the pipe. And the Patriots have won Super Bowl.
Next, we have Super Bowl 34 between the St. Louis Rams again in 2000 and the Tennessee Titans. Wow, you don't hear that a lot. But yeah, the Tennessee Titans ending up in the Super Bowl with a chance to win 23-16. Now, what was memorable about this name, and you'll see a clip about this, was the wide receiver for the Tennessee Titans, named Kevin Dyson, good receiver, was tackled on the goal line. He was literally on the goal line as the time expired. No timeout was allowed. And just a heartbreaking way to go out and lose a Super Bowl. And that's why it's number 4.
Probably the final play of the game in regulation. It is caught by Dyson. Can he get in? No, he cannot. Mike Jones made the tackle.
Super Bowl 34. Number 3, we have Super Bowl 13 in 1979 between the Steelers and the Dallas Cowboys. The Steelers won that game 35-31. Now you might be asking, why is this game on there? Many people and many sources have said this is one of the greatest games ever played. And you know why? There were 26 Hall of Famers. Yes, you heard me. 26 Hall of Famers in this game between both teams. Now, if you don't know what a Hall of Famer is, it's basically the best players in the game, and once you retire, you are eligible to go into the Hall of Fame, but you have to be selected, and it's an elite club by the Super Bowl committee, and not many people get in because it's a very selective club. But to have 26 Hall of Famers in one game is absolutely incredible.
Unbelievable catch for the touchdown.
It was the first time Bradshaw ever threw for more than 300 yards, and he was named the game's most valuable player.
Super Bowl.
At number 2, we're approaching the top 2 now. We have Super Bowl 42 in 2008 between the New York Giants and the New England Patriots. The Giants won 17-14. Now, a couple of crazy things in this game. The Giants ended the Patriots' perfect season, meaning that the Patriots were undefeated until that game. And many of you probably know this game from one of the most iconic catches called the helmet catch by David Tyree, and you'll see a clip of the helmet catch. It was just absolutely incredible. You have to watch it. And yeah, let me know what you think about the helmet catch.
Now, back to throw, under pressure, avoids the rush, and he's going to fight out of it, still fights out of it. Now throws it deep downfield, wide open Tyree, who makes the catch.
Now, at number 1, we have Super Bowl 51 between the New England Patriots and the Atlanta Falcons. The Patriots won 35-28. This game was absolutely insane. It was an overtime game, and it was the biggest comeback in Super Bowl history. Now you might be asking, what was the comeback? The Patriots overcame a 28-3 deficit on the Atlanta Falcons. And the Atlanta Falcons had 28-3 lead, and they didn't score a single point, and the Patriots scored 31 unanswered points, meaning they scored 31 points and the Falcons didn't score a single point. Just insane. And yeah, that's all the top 10, and let me know what you think about number 1.
Toss to White. He's in. Patriots win the Super Bowl. Brady has his 5th. What a comeback.